What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Dries, a subscriber/follower on Twitter. And before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,500 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, like I said, we're battling Dries, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, but your Twitter link will be in the description below. We are having mixed tier battles today. I actually had one already against Yuno, but the audio was all messed up, so I actually got popped in that one. I'm sure I'm going to rematch Yuno, and I'll talk about it more in there, but I got popped. It was like a 3-0, some crazy hacks, all that fun stuff, but unfortunately the audio got messed up, so this is technically going to be the first battle with this team, and technically the second, but the first battle for the series. I want to have 3 battles with this team, see how it does. We're going to go over the team right now, so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of today's match. We have Chompers, the Sharpedo, Cofigurgus, the Coffin, Typhlosion, the Typhlosion Gold, Olympics, the Braviary, Mavis, the Noivern, and we have Scizor, the Mega Scizor. So we're gonna get out of here. The only regulation I had for these mixed tier battles was that don't bring any more than 2 OU Pokemon. Besides that, do whatever the heck you want. You can bring a whole UU team. That's what Yuno actually did in our last battle. You can bring whatever you want, just no more than 2 OU. So my opponent here is bringing his 2 OU Pokemon are going to be Scizor and Greninja. Then he's got Slowking, Roserade, Darmanitan, and Hitmonlee. So a very good team. I see 2 Pokemon that are weak to fire, but then he has 3 Pokemon that resist it. Hitmonlee can do a very good job sweeping my team if he gets an Unburden boost off. Very, very good job of doing that. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to open up with my... I feel like Darmanitan is going to be his lead. With Darmanitan being his lead, I'm going to open up with Cofigurgus. Just because it's the only thing that really wants to take any hits like that from him, honestly. Especially if he's choiced. If he's choice Scarfed, I don't have anything to outspeed it. Except for my Typhlosion, which actually my Typhlosion does not even outspeed it. Which is really unfortunate. So let's see. He's going to open up with the Hitmonlee, which is great for me. I'm pretty sure he's going to be smart enough to go for... he might switch... I mean, he's probably going to switch out into the Darmanitan. I'm going to go for the knockoff, which will be great because I'll get rid of... which will be great. So let's see what he goes into. Goes out into Puns and Roses. I get it, Guns and Roses. I like that name. Puns and Roses. Alex would love that name. Let's see. I don't really want to take any special hits from this thing. I'm going to go out into my Scizor. It's probably the best switch because I resist both. Well, I'm neutral to... I'm immune to one of Roserade stabs, and then I resist the other. So this is a pretty solid switch for me. He's going to go for the Toxic Spikes, though. And unfortunately, I did not bring my Defog Scizor. I actually just switched that out. Looks like the only thing I really have to go for is probably another knockoff. I don't think he's going to stay in. I mean, I think he's going to stay in because... Doesn't Roserade, because of Poison type, I think Roserade is neutral to Bug. And this is actually my choice banded Scizor, but it's running, I'm running a Megastone on it. I'm going to go for the knockoff. He is going to switch out, which is actually great, because I'm really hoping that he goes into the Darmanitan. Mrs. Slash, which is going to be, ooh, his own Scizor. Interesting. I didn't take a picture of his team, though, but I kind of remember it. It's going to stink them having a picture. That'll probably screw me up a little bit, but we're going to work around it. So we went for the knockoff. We're going to see if this is choice banded or if it's Mega. Judging by that damage, it's definitely Mega. Yeah, definitely Mega. And we're actually just going to go for a U-turn at this point. Which would have been great if I had gone for the U-turn prior. But now he's going to have the opportunity to possibly set up a Swords Dance with his own Mega Scizor. We got 2. Things are just going to get cut. He is going to go for the Swords Dance, and he outspeeds. Oh, that's a huge problem. I should have just gone for the Superpower here. Instead of the U-turn. But worst case scenario, he does have some damage off. As long as he doesn't have Roost. I should be fine. Plus, I am fine because I can go into my Typhlosion, which is Choice Scarfed, and even though that Scizor's at +2, I do resist, so I can take it. Although it's not ideal, I can take it. I'm going to get Toxic, which is unfortunate. I can see he's trying to set up that sweep for the Scizor. by breaking any focus sashes, but I should be fine. I can go for the flamethrower here. I don't think he'll stay in. But I'm still going to go for the Flamethrower. If he wants to go into the Darmanitan, that'll probably be one of his best switch-ins. I don't think he's going to stay in at this point. Unless he's feeling really greedy. Yeah, he's going to switch out, which is rather unfortunate. Going to go out into Tom. Tom, the Slowbro. I am getting so tired of Slowbro and Slowking. Actually had a Slowking as well, and it's just really hard for my team to work around. It's really, really hard. That's the one thing that's really, really, really frustrating me about this team, is that it's really impossible for me to work around that. I'm actually going to have to go out into my... I want to go out into Scizor, but I also don't. I need this Typhlosion to finish up his team no matter what. I think I'm going to go out into Configuragus because I don't care if Configuragus gets burned. I'd be really upset if the Slowbro is running Thunder Wave. I'll get really, really upset. Honestly. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to go into my Configuragus, and I don't want to see T-Wave because last game I got hacked to death. Oh yeah, that's right. A Toxic Spike. Nothing can happen. He's going to double out. He's going to withdraw Tom. And he's going to go out into Hitmonlee, so that stinks for him again. Now that I know that he's probably not going to go into Darmanitan, I'm thinking, what did he go into last time? Went into the Roserade, so I'm definitely going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. Thinking that he's going to go into the Roserade again. I don't think he'll go into Darmanitan, because Knockoff, if I got rid of his Choice Scarf, that would be the end of it. So he does go out of the Puns and Roses, we'll get a Will-O-Wisp off, which is nice. As long as I land it. I do land it. And that's going to be a burned Roserade, which is fantastic. And he went for the Toxic Spikes last time, which I think he'll go for again. I'm actually going to go out into my Noivern here because I resist at least one of his stabs, and I don't think he'll go, as long as I have Scizor around, I don't think he's going to go for a poison type move. So we can go out into Noivern here, which is extremely fast. And because I'm not Expert Belt, I can actually go for multiple things. And I'm not... He was going over the Leech Seed, but he misses the Leech Seed. That stinks for him. That matters a lot. Matters not a lot because I would have U-turned if he did land the Leech Seed. But at this point, I'm going to go for an Air Slash. I don't think he's going to stay in, but I don't want to go for Flamethrower in the off chance Darmanitan comes in. So, we have a pretty good check to his sweeper. Scizor seems to be his sweeper. And I'm pretty sure we can shut that thing down left and right. We're going to go for the Air Slash here. My opponent is going to go out into Tom, the Slowking. But we can go for an Air Slash, and then we can go for a U-turn. And Air Slash does a decent amount. Almost tempted to go for another one and hope for a flinch, but I really don't want my Noivern getting paralyzed in case he does have the T-Wave. So let's actually definitely go for the U-turn here. Most people run Choice Noivern. I usually run Choice Noivern, but I decided to run Expert Belt. Just because the versatility of switching moves is really necessary on Noivern, I feel like, with its typing. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting tired of Choice Noivern. At this point, I should probably go out into Configuragus. Something tells me he's not going to go for a Scald. What did he go for last time with this thing? I think he just ended up switching it out. I really can't let my Scizor get burned. I really cannot. I think Configuragus is our best bet. Let's go out into Configuragus, because then even if he wants to go back out into Puns and Roses, which seems to be his standard check, he is going to go for a Psychic, which will do an okay amount. Oh, wow, that's a 2-hit KO. That's a crit! With the special D-drop. The hacks are not done today. Let me tell you, the hacks are not done today. I thought maybe Yuno's match was going to be the end of the hacks, but I guess not. This is fantastic. So I know if he goes for a Scald, I'm getting burned. It doesn't matter at this point because I'm pretty sure Slowbro might outspeed my Configuragus. I'm going to go for a Hex, hoping that it doesn't. But, I'm really hoping that he goes out into Puns and Roses. He is going to withdraw. Please go into Puns and Roses. Please go into Puns and Roses. Goes out into Boquito, which is probably going to be the Darmanitan now that he saw the Will-O-Wisp. At least I'm going to get some damage off on this thing. Nothing crazy. I would have loved to have gone for a Pain Split there. But at this point, Darmanitan can just go for a nice little U-turn and take me out. And Configuragus, you're pretty much useless at this point. I guess he's not entirely useless. But I really don't want anything else taking... Oh, man, this stinks. If I would have predicted that and gone for the knockoff, I would be in such good shape because then I could see if this thing is Choice Band and Choice Scarf. Either way, I get... For some reason, I didn't think I would have lived that U-turn, but I forgot how bulky Cofigurus is. Now, depending on who he goes into, I could be in amazing shape right now. I could be in absolutely incredible shape. Goes into Puns and Roses, so I'm going to be able to get some HP back, which is nice. Which is absolutely fantastic. And at this point, from this range, I actually think that a Hex will not take him out, but I forgot that this Roserade has Natural Cure, so burning it meant nothing. But let's go for a Hex here. I think he's just going to Leech Seed. No, he's going over the Giga Drain, which I think will actually take me out. Yeah, it's going to take me out. So that's going to be a dead Cofigurus, but I can actually just go out into my Noivern here. And even if he wants to, I mean, I gotta put an end to this Slowbro. It's so hard when your team doesn't have hazards, like mine doesn't have hazards right now. It's so hard to deal with the Regenerator Pokemon. It really is. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse because it should take out this Roserade. I don't think the Roserade's staying in anyway. I think he's going to go into Slowbro. So he is going to withdraw. I really think Slowbro's coming through. I'm going to go out into Tom, which is going to be the Slowbro, which is actually like a perfect nickname for Slowbro. So we're going to get a good amount of damage off on this thing, hopefully. Yeah, that's like almost a 2-hit KO. Just kidding. It's like a 4-hit KO. But I still don't really remember what I've been seeing from this Tom. I kind of want to Dragon Pulse again at this point, but he probably has Ice Beam. I feel like he has Ice Beam. He's been bringing this thing in. I'm going to U-turn. We're getting to a point in the battle where I kind of just have to make some decisions. I don't know. I'm going to go out. I'm probably going to go out into Scizor here. Actually, I could go into Olympics. But Mega Scizor can take the hit. So I went for a Psychic last time. It did go for a Psychic. You know what? Let's go out into Chompers. Let's go out into Chompers and really hope that he does go for the Psychic. I am poisoned, so he can't burn me, which is fantastic. Goes for the Slack Off, though, which is really unfortunate. The only good thing right now, I don't have his team. But the only good thing is that I can possibly get some nice speed out of this. I think he's going to go into the Scizor here. So my best bet is to pretty much go for a Waterfall. I'm going to just go for a Waterfall. Because I don't think this Tom has anything to really hit me with. He's going to withdraw. I don't think he has anything to hit me with, considering I'm already burned. So he's going to go out to Mrs. Slash, which was the Scizor. So we're going to see how much this Waterfall does. I am Life Orbed. And it's going to be a 2-hit KO, which is fantastic because the only thing he has to hit me with right now is a Bullet Punch, which I resist. And even though I'm pretty frail, I should be able to take out this Scizor. So Sharpedo doing what I wanted to do, which is great. Which is absolutely fantastic. I wish I had a Poison type to absorb these spikes, but honestly, I'm glad the Toxic Spikes are here because I had no fear going into my Sharpedo. Once I realized, oh hey, I can't get burned, so you know what? The only thing that can get burned is my Scizor. Now, unfortunately, I do need the Sharpedo for the Slowking, so I gotta try to preserve it. I think he's gonna switch out, but I really don't know that many things on his team that want to take. Like, he could go into the Slowking, I guess. But at the same time, I'm just gonna be able to go Slowbro. I keep saying Slowking. Shut up, Shady. He could go into the Slowbro, but there's really no point. He is going to withdraw Mrs. Slash. I really didn't think he would just straight up withdraw, but I should have realized that. He's going to go into Puns and Roses, but Puns and Roses is low enough where a Waterfall and then a Crunch is going to kill. So I guess he's trying... Ooh, just a Waterfall almost kills. And I obviously outspeed after 2 speed boosts. The Life Orb and the Poison damage are going to take its toll. I will only have a couple more turns with this Sharpedo, but at this point in the game, I kind of have to stick with him and just get as many kills as I can. I am just going to go for a Crunch here on the off chance he does want to switch into his Slowbro. He doesn't. He's just going to let Puns and Roses go down, which makes sense because the Cofigurgus is down, and I feel like that's what he really wanted the Guns N' Roses for, was the Cofigurgus. So I'm gonna lose more health to Life Orb. I'm gonna lose more health to Poison, and at this point, a Bullet Punch from a Scizor is probably gonna kill. At this point, which means if he goes into Scizor, I'm actually gonna switch out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch out. There's the Mrs. Scizor, Mrs. Slash. I'm definitely gonna switch out. I think I'm gonna go out into my Typhlosion, I wanna say. Yeah, I'm gonna go out into... Yeah, let's go out into Typhlosion. It really stinks because that's, once again, that Slowbro can just come in. Slowbro and Scizor on the same team is so good. It's so good. There's the Bullet Punch, which I'm going to be able to take somewhat well. And I really do think he's going to go back out into the Slowbro. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to double out into Chompers for one. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go out into Olympics. I just realized, though, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. So he does go out into Slowbro, which is why I kind of wanted to go into my Chompers, but I also have a U-turn on this thing, which is super effective choice band and damage. And if he decides to switch out, I will get switch initiative, which is fantastic. So that double switch is going to gain me a little bit of momentum, which I really need right now because he is up. As far as I'm concerned, he has five Pokemon. He has 5 Pokemon. We both have 5 Pokemon, but 2 of mine, I have the spikes all over the place. So I do think he's going to go for a Scald here. But I kind of have to go into my Scizor and really hope that he doesn't burn. I mean, 2 of my Pokemon are just about dead at this point. I have to get rid of this Slow King before I can even bring in my Typhlosion once. He does go for the Scald. Please, this is the first time Scald's being used this game. I'm begging you. Thank you. No burn. Thank you. At this point, he's gonna switch out. I know he's gonna switch out. I'm gonna go for the... Kind of want to go for the Superpower, predicting the Scizor, but the Scizor is really low. I'm actually gonna go for the knockoff, thinking the Darmanitan's gonna come in. He's gonna stay in, which means the knockoff is actually gonna take this thing. Okay, it's not gonna take this thing out. Oh my goodness. He's gonna go for the Yawn, but that's fine because at this point, I can just go for a U-turn and get out of here. He's probably gonna switch out, but I'll gain switch initiative with him switching out. But his Darmanitan's coming in. I should have just went for another knockoff and let my Scizor go to sleep. Here comes Mrs. Slash. Actually, he's gonna go on into the. Oh, he goes on to the Scizor. All right. All right. So we're gonna get a U-turn off. And without that Slowbro being a nice low amount of health. Now I think I pretty much have to go into my Noivern here. I think Noivern is my best bet. I don't really want to go into Gold yet. Let's go into Noivern because Noivern does outspeed. And I mean, not that Noivern really wants to take a Bullet Punch, but we pretty much have to do this. We can go for the Air Slash. We don't have to go for the Flamethrower because either one will be enough to take the Scizor out. And in case he wants to bring that Slowbro in to try to get some health back from Regenerator, I want to do as much damage as possible to that Slowbro because I really feel like he's trying to preserve that thing. He is going to just stay in with the Scizor. Air Slash should be enough to take him out. It is, so down goes the Scizor, which is a huge threat off the field. I'm really hoping that his Darmanitan is not Choice Scarfed. The only way we're going to find out, though, is just by letting it happen. Goes out into the Greninja, which is a huge problem. I totally forgot about Greninja. So the Ice Beam is coming. Let's go out into... Yeah, let's go out into Scizor. If I really think the Ice Beam is coming, I'm going to go out into Scizor so that I can Bullet Punch this thing on the following turn. So I really need to see that Ice Beam. Does go for the Ice Beam. In fact, We're going to be able to take that somewhat well. I want to see the Life Orb. Please show me Life Orb. I'm desperate to see Life Orb. Judging by that damage, it is Life Orb. So there it is. Let's go for a Bullet Punch here because I don't want to overpredict and go for a U-turn. Actually, you know, let's go for knockoff. Let's go for knockoff in case he does switch out into Darmanitan, because the Bullet Punch is super obvious. Let's go for knockoff because in case I feel like he's gonna hard switch into Darmanitan. He is gonna withdraw. Please show me Darmanitan. Please, please, please. I want to get rid of that item. Tom is gonna be the slow bro, which I guess is not the worst thing in the world because we're gonna be able to hit it with a knockoff, which I don't think will kill. But oh, it does kill. So down goes the slow bro. It's a crit. It's a crit. That crit actually mattered. I mean, it didn't matter in the long run because even if he switched out again, I would go for a U-turn at that point. But he had to switch out his Greninja right there. He definitely had to because a Bullet Punch was easily going to destroy his face. Unfortunately, though, here comes Bokido, which is the Darmanitan, which I really wanted to hit with a knockoff. The Flare Blitz is coming. I'm honestly almost ready to... I wish my Chompers had a little more health. Alright, so he has Greninja, Darmanitan, and I can't remember the last Pokemon because I did not take a picture. I think I'm going to sacrifice my, Actually, no. But keep Chompers around. Noivern is almost useless because that Greninja is always going to come in and outspeed me. I believe. I'm pretty sure Greninja is one base speed higher than Noivern. I'm pretty positive. Oh no, I think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. It is the other way around. Let me just check Noivern's speed really quick to make sure that it's... I'm pretty sure I got rid of any other Pokemon, any other Noivern other than a modest one, a timid one. I'm sorry. Yep. All right. So I am max speed Noivern, so I can outspeed that Greninja, which is great to know. So I want to save my Noivern. I kind of think the Braviary is useless at this point, so let's go into Braviary. I do think that, I mean, I want Braviary to be used, but I really think that it's useless. And I really want this, okay, he is going to go for the U-turn, which honestly, I didn't think he would do that. I honestly thought he would Flare Blitz. He really has no reason. Maybe if I had Rocks up, he would have more reason to not go for that. But now we can go into the Greninja here. And that stinks. Or to go into his other Pokemon that I can't remember, because I really can't remember that Pokemon. This is a really good battle. This is a really intense battle. What is it? What is it? What is it? Why did I not take a picture? Why did I not take a picture? I can make myself look really small. But, not that small. Batman symbol right here. And Mother's Day is tomorrow, which is exciting. I will probably still have a video up for you guys, maybe just one because it is Mother's Day, and you should spend some time with your mommies. Be very grateful if you do have them. There are a lot of people that do not have mothers, and you should show some love to them. Definitely. You should show them love every day. I know it's hard. I know sometimes moms can be a pain in the butt, but you gotta appreciate all that they do for you. And if you don't have a good mother, then love on your father. If you don't have a good father, then I'm sorry. You should just enjoy my videos. Oh, Hitmonlee, that's right. This is going to be where the Unburden boost comes in. Yep, this is where the game ends. This is where the game ends. I should be running a Choice Scarf, Braviary. I really should be. Instead of Choice Banded, it should be Choice Scarf. It'd be amazing. Alright, we're just going to go for Brave Bird. We're pretty sure the Fake Out's coming. Fake Out, Normal Gem, Unburden. That's pretty much GG no re. The only thing I can hope is that he misses his Stone Edge. If he goes for Stone Edge. Stone Edge lands it. That's a dead Braviary. I'm trying to think what if there's any chance of me beating this thing. Let's see. Hitmonlee, your speed is at max 152, so it's at 300 right now. I think the only possible way I could take this thing out I mean, I can bank on the fact that he might miss a Stone Edge, I guess, and go out into Noivern. Stone Edge actually isn't a guaranteed one-hit KO. It only has a 37% chance to one-hit KO. Oh my goodness. Ugh! Alright, how much will a Bullet Punch do from a Scizor? Because I feel like it might kill. Alright, it's not gonna kill. It is like our best bet though. Honestly. Because even if he goes for a close, you know, I gotta make him go for a close combat first, don't I? I gotta make him go for a close combat first. So do I sacrifice Chompers? I think I sacrifice Chompers at this point. I think that's what I do. Now, I don't know how much poison is going to do to me, because I can try to double protect right here. Oh, he might have Mach Punch, actually. What am I doing? Yeah, he probably has Mach Punch. I'm just going to let this thing die. Oh, he has Earthquake. Alright, so we see Fake Out, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and then Close Combat. So he doesn't have Mach Punch. Why does Sony Vegas keep crashing? Don't understand. Alright. Alright, well, you know what? I just wasted Chompers. Mega Scizor. I could go into you. But unfortunately, you're not a you don't one-hit KO with a Bullet Punch. So we're gonna have to go into Mavis, and we're gonna have to hope that your Stone Edge misses. Or that it doesn't kill, because it's not a guaranteed one-hit KO. It's not a guaranteed one-hit KO. It's not a guaranteed one-hit KO. There's a Stone Edge. He misses! Woo! Alright, that's huge. I'm sorry that miss matters, but there was a chance I would live anyway, but it still definitely matters a lot. Oh, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. Vegas, why do you keep crashing? I'm trying to, in the meantime, while I'm battling, render the next episode of the Shady Lock, but it just does not seem to work. It does not want to work. At all. For whatever reason. I do not know. I really have no idea. Let's delete all of this stuff that I don't need. And let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's save. Let's close it out. Alright, Darmanitan is here. Which, I'm guessing he has the Flare Blitz to win. Gold actually outspeeds... Oh, this is interesting. Alright, well, we know the Greninja is not, Choice Scarfed. We know that it's Life Orb. We know we outspeed the Greninja with the Noivern. So I do want to save the Noivern. Because Noivern can take him out with a, Dragon Pulse, it looks like. After Life Orb, let me just make sure. Yeah, it does take him out after Life Orb. Gold outspeeds it, though. But it can't really take... It'd have to hit a Focus Blast. Darmanitan, let's see. He might have the Rock Slide, which would one-hit KO me. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Pulse here. I'm gonna stay in. Alright, so he has the Stone Edge. He lands the Stone Edge. And he's gonna take me out with that. So he's locked into Stone Edge now. Scizor. Stone Edge is not going to do much, I'm assuming. It's going to do at 30%, so I can take one. And I can actually go for... I think a knockoff might kill. Actually, you know what? Superpower should do the trick. Superpower will do the trick. So let's go for a superpower. This game is going to come all down. He's going to withdraw. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. Not really, though. He just won. I just realized. Because even though the superpower is going to kill this Greninja, he made the right play. If he would have stayed in, I would have had it. Well, I would have had a chance of having it. But now, Darmanitan, because the Darmanitan... Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Typhlosion outspeeds Darmanitan. Oh my goodness. Alright. We have to go for a Bullet Punch here. It's not going to do much because of the attack drop, unfortunately. But it's going to bring it below 50%. It's going to go for the Earthquake. I might actually live that Earthquake. Oh my goodness. I live the Earthquake. Alright, that just sealed the deal. Going for another Bullet Punch. I guess he had to go for Earthquake. He did not want to go for... He didn't want to do Recoil to himself with Flare Blitz. But I think... Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous right now. I'm pretty sure an Extra Sensory will take him out. I'm pretty positive that an Extra Sensory will take him out. I don't know. I'm not 100% positive. But we have to switch into him no matter what. This is ridiculous. This is one heck of a battle. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Typhlosion, you're faster. I hope you're faster. You are faster. And Extra Sensory should do the trick. Come on, Typhlosion. Come on, Typhlosion. Come on. Get those flames. Get those flames. Yes. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy battle. That was such a good game, man. That was such a good game, Dries. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, but that was incredible. Wow. All right, so the team has one win. We're going to do 2 more battles with it. It actually has 1 loss because against Uno. But that was an insane battle. Thank you so much for that battle, Dries. If you guys enjoyed that battle like I did, please make sure you click that like rating, click that thumbs up button. It really does help the channel out so much. It's your way of supporting me. I love you guys so much. Subscribe and comment because I upload videos daily. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.